Hello friends. Who are you really attracting, a self-made millionaire with vision and emotional depth, or just another guy asking if you can cover his Uber again? What if I told you that the answer has nothing to do with your looks, your clothes, or even your IQ? It all comes down to your energy. And no, not in a woo-woo, crystals on the windowsill kind of way. I'm talking about the vibe you carry. The kind of unspoken confidence and presence that high-value men notice instantly, even before you say a word. Here's the truth, a man who has built something for himself isn't out here looking to rescue anyone. He's not drawn to neediness. He's looking for someone to build with, a woman who's not sitting around waiting to be saved, but one who's already living her life with joy, purpose, and power. So, what's the number one trait that draws in a man like that? Inner happiness. And not the kind you fake with a forced smile or filtered Instagram posts. I'm talking about real joy, the kind that radiates from the way you speak, the way you carry yourself, and how you respond when no one's watching. Men who are grounded and successful are naturally drawn to women who live with intention, women who aren't looking to be someone's everything, but are already whole on their own. Picture this, you're at a gathering. You're not scanning the room, hoping someone will make the night interesting. You are the spark in the room. You're telling stories, laughing from the heart, lifting the mood just by being present. That woman? She's not just beautiful, she's unforgettable. And high-caliber men notice her. Not because she's trying to impress, but because she's fully herself. So how do you actually build that kind of inner joy? Start by doing what lights you up. Whatever makes you lose track of time, painting, running, writing, dancing, learning, do more of that. These are the activities that refill your energy and sharpen your identity. Next, surround yourself with people who genuinely support you, people who inspire, not drain. And make gratitude a non-negotiable habit. Write down 3 things you're grateful for every day. It doesn't have to be big, just consistent. Watch how it shifts your entire state of being. Now let's talk about the second non-negotiable trait that successful, emotionally mature men look for. Emotional maturity. Here's the reality, no grounded man wants to come home to emotional chaos. He doesn't have time for constant drama, passive-aggressive jabs, or emotional roller coasters. But let's be clear, emotional maturity doesn't mean bottling up your feelings or being a robot. It means understanding your emotions, not being controlled by them. It's knowing how to express yourself without turning it into a battle. It's choosing clarity over confrontation. It's being able to say, I want to understand where you're coming from, can we talk this through, instead of going silent, storming out, or throwing shade. That's not weakness. That's leadership. That's the kind of emotional intelligence that makes a man think, she's someone I can actually build a future with. Want to cultivate that kind of strength? Start with active listening. Not just hearing words, but truly trying to understand what someone's saying, even when you disagree. Pay attention to your own reactions. Ask yourself, why did that trigger me? What was I actually feeling in that moment? Then, explore emotional intelligence through books, podcasts, conversations. Learn how people think, feel, and express love, including yourself. Now comes the real question. Are you a magnet for men who are thriving, emotionally stable, and secure in themselves? Or do you keep attracting guys who need you to see their potential, while they drain your energy? Your vibe, your emotional awareness, your joy, these are the silent signals that speak louder than looks or words. These are the qualities that high-value men are scanning for, not just ambition or beauty, but presence, peace, and power. Upgrade those, and here's the best part, you won't need to chase. You'll attract the right partner just by showing up fully as yourself. If something in this message hit home, if it made you stop and think, tap that like button. Subscribe for more real talk on how to elevate your mindset and relationships. And check the links below for tools to help you level up even further. You've got the power. Now's the time to own it. Mystery. Men are hunters by nature, and every hunter loves a chase. A mysterious woman? She's not just interesting. She's irresistible. Why? Because she sparks curiosity. She makes him want to figure her out, to win her over. But if a woman spills everything about herself in the first 5 minutes, there's no mystery left to solve. No reason to keep chasing. Here's the golden rule: you control how much you reveal, and when. Say less. Keep it short. Leave things open-ended. And yes, that includes literal ellipses. If he asks about your hobbies, don't give him your whole life story. Try something like, "There's one I'm not quite ready to share, maybe next time." Boom. Intrigue activated. So how do you develop this magnetic sense of mystery? Don't rush to share your secrets or deepest thoughts. Let your plans stay a little undefined. If he asks what you're doing this weekend, you might say, "I have something fun planned, but I'll leave the details a mystery for now." And it's not just what you say, it's how you say it. Your body language matters. A subtle smile. A lingering glance. A gentle touch. That's how mysterious women speak volumes without saying a word. And now, the fourth quality, feminine appeal. But this isn't just about being pretty. Real feminine attractiveness is a combination of your appearance, your energy, your body language, how you communicate with men, your emotional presence, your sexuality, and, most importantly, your unique personality. Want to boost yours? Start with your image. Wear clothes that highlight your best features and reflect who you truly are inside. Take care of yourself. Regular workouts, a clean diet, skincare, they're not just about looking good, they make you feel good too. But don't stop at the surface. Grow your interests. Explore new hobbies. The more passions you have, the more fascinating you become. And guess what? The more overlap you'll have with a future high-value partner. Now let's talk about a secret weapon, soft power. This is the art of being strong and feminine at the same time. A real man wants to feel like your protector, but if you're constantly overwhelmed, anxious, or complaining, even the best man will pull away. What he needs is balance. Soft confidence. So the next time you face a challenge, don't panic. Try this. "I've got this. I can figure it out." That kind of energy makes a man feel at ease, and lets him focus on building his empire instead of constantly running to patch your emotional leaks. To develop your soft power, practice self-confidence. Know your strengths. Learn to show them gracefully. Do the inner work, meditation, yoga, journaling, anything that helps you stay calm, grounded, and whole. Support your man's goals. Let him know you trust his judgment and are ready to walk with him even when things get tough. And here's a major key, the ability to gently guide him. Remember, the man may be the head, but the woman is the wise neck that turns it. A woman who understands, listens, and truly feels her man's needs, that's the kind of woman he trusts with everything. So, how do you know who you're really attracting? Look around. If your dating life is full of men who don't match your values, goals, or mindset, that's not random. That's your vibe sending signals. Time to change it. Start by placing yourself in environments with people who share your ambitions. Always wanted to learn a new language? Take that class. It opens new doors, and new types of people. Build a warm, positive social circle. Create emotional coziness in your relationships. And when you open up, do it wisely. Express your feelings with intention, not out of impulse. And what if you've already found someone you like, but he's suddenly busy, distant, ignoring your texts, or perfecting his excuses. Time for the ultimate move, the hot potato technique. No, this isn't a recipe, it's a clever strategy to reignite his interest. The goal? Tease his curiosity, spark intrigue, and keep the energy playful. Text him something he can't ignore. Hey Igor, I had the strangest dream about you last night. That alone will have him tapping a reply before he even finishes reading. Then, keep the imagination flowing. I saw you as a fearless secret agent. What mission do you think you were sent on? Always end your messages with an open-ended question. Make it easy for him to toss the hot potato back, fast, before it burns. Because at the end of the day, your energy, your mystery, and your confidence are what captivate a man, not your availability. So invest in yourself. Deepen your understanding of relationships. And you will absolutely attract a man who sees your value, supports your growth, and stands proudly beside you. Now go be the woman who doesn't just wait for a great man, she draws him in by being unforgettable. Fire. Like what you heard? Smash that like button, subscribe for more, and check the links below to level up your love life and mindset. You've got this.